Test, 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 test. To the world was hello. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Q. Test, 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 test. To the world was hello. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Q. Test, 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 test. To the world was hello. Thank you. Bye.
Good evening, folks. Just going to goof around a little bit. But on whom? Oh, they did the character transfer. Look at this shit. Jesus Christ. So many characters. Ew. His coat clipped through his leg. Yeah, see, anyone I used, Alright, well, let's just go with one of our newer ones. See, that's why I didn't want all them damn characters. There's no way to do it individually, though. They were kind of stuck. What the hell? I'm all the way back here again. Why the hell am I here? Is there a rollback? Yeah, there must have been. So I upgraded all that stuff. Well, that's a shame. Nope, nothing else. Alright, well. So what the hell are we doing? What are we, 14? Let's go to, Steel Canyon. Again. Ah, shit, we should have went south. What is he, magic? Or natural? I think he's natural. Yeah. I don't know why he's not magic. Shit, we gotta go south. It was fun playing Destiny 2 last night. I might do some more of that. I forgot how much fun that game can be. Yeah, there's another expansion coming, I guess. Bungie's a good company. They just made friends with bad people. See? Careful about who you associate with. They'll lead you astray every time. What's going on, Sunder? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I noticed I was picking up all kinds of crazy stuff. Just from randomly. I mean, nothing good, nothing worth keeping. It was all salvage stuff, but the item levels, um, just from running around doing random stuff. Never played it. ARPG kick. I'm really getting stoked about Cyberpunk 2077. I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to it. Dispersing, what's going on? I haven't either, but I've been sick. So, and with all the issues the server's been having, I figure I'll just wait until they get it all sorted. So what we need, 1, 2 healing, and some damage. Must have been a rollback, because I played this guy last night right before the servers came down, and right, yeah, that's right. And he was way back before I even, well, when I first logged on to him last night. It was a complete reset of everything I did last night. Put that there. Oh, okay. All right. All right. No big deal. I didn't, it doesn't bother me, but just curious. And that's why I don't get attached to my characters. See? Private servers, you never know what's going to happen on a private server, so don't get attached. I mean, retail server, you got recourse. You're paying for a product. But on a private server, it's all based on someone's goodwill. Now let's go make some money. Shit, forgot to train up. That's alright, I was just picking up, what was it, combat jumping, I think. I seem to recall combat jumping being better than it is now. Oh, I hate them freaking things. What a waste. Come on, you bastard. Get back here. Oh, there's the third one. Didn't see him there. Oh, Jesus Christ. These things are such a pain in the ass to kill. They debuff your 2-hit. Who did that? Is there someone else here? Oh, probably misfired from him twitching around on the ground. Of course. Oh, 3 of them. Great. Why not? You can only laugh when you fight these things. You just miss and miss and miss and miss. Oh shit. Oh shit. See what I mean? That's how they get you. And then you start running out of options. Yeah, fuck. That's a downside to Dark. So many of its regenerative abilities rely on to hit. So when you're going up against something that reduces your 2-hit, you don't hit. And those things are the worst. God, they debuff your to hit so hard. And that was even with a accuracy enhancement or inspiration. All right, let's go. Where the hell are we at anyhow? Can I go train real quick? Yes, I can. Since we're here. I've never played it. Never played it. Most of my gaming time has been spent on MMOs since, well, 99. When Asheron's Call came out. I got no voice tonight. And all I want to do is talk. there's really nothing really worth taking, is there? I could probably do hasten. I could probably get away with hasten, because this guy doesn't burn through stamina that fast. Yeah, what the hell, let's take it. And away we go. Did Reddit ever get back up and running? I know they were supposed to get the database back. Oh, okay, cool. Cool, so they do have another home. Rebirth would be a good fit, you know. And, maybe a little server merge will help. Oh, God, I didn't even kill one of them. And I don't have any accuracy. Yeah, it probably is. Let's face it, he hasn't done a good job so far. Yeah, I know. I was there for the whole thing. I was wanting to make sure. I don't, regardless how I feel about Rain, I don't want to see them not have a home. I forgot about that thing, Ghost Slaying Axe. This is the only character I took it on. It actually came in handy. Does bonus damage to undead. Yeah, well, obviously. I mean, Christ, she freaking wishes death on people every time she gets triggered. Jesus Christ. Take some more of your fucking medication. You'll be fine. Somebody with that kind of temperament shouldn't be in any position of authority. How can I expect to beat you? I am going to punch you in the freaking head. No, I downloaded all the recordings, though. At least the ones that people were able to capture. Oh, son of a whore. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. Oh, congratulations, you won. What kind of freaking idiot move is that? Christ, he had me sound asleep and held. Could have done anything. He could have violated my corpse. But no, he decided to blow up because he had a boo-boo. Pansy. Oh man, I wish I had seen it. I can't. It's not. His being a tranny has nothing to do with why I don't like him. I don't like him because he's an asshole. Plain simple. You know, always virtue signaling. Always trying to, appeal to people's emotions. Always throwing out the Navy card. Like that's something to brag about. Oh shit. I missed. Oh man, I wish I'd been there. Wish I'd been there. I guess I'm done here. Don't really have any use for any of it. I mean, I could throw that in spring, I suppose. No, let's get out of here. Hellions, Lost, or Hellions. Let's recover Event Horizon from the Hellions. Oh, good, good. Well, that shouldn't take too much. I mean, how many people do they have? I know it wasn't anywhere near the amount she was claiming. He was claiming. It was claiming. Yeah, they'll probably be happy on the Reddit server, though, to be honest. Or Rebirth, sorry. As long as Rebirth doesn't mind having them, I think it's a good match. Oh, that's right. Reddit was a fun server, wasn't it? Or Reddit was a fun server. I keep mixing those two up. They're too similar. Pleiades. Pleiades. What a gay name. Sorry, but it is. Music's still playing. It's cute. Oh, they might have to make some sacrifices, but, you know, that's why you be careful who you hitch your wagon to. You have a, you know, an admin on your server that has a history of instability. How well do you think your server is going to be run? I mean, I don't know exactly what Rain's role was in that whole process, but seemed to be fairly involved in it. Blink. Ninja Run is a really handy thing to have. Awful big room. Music's still playing. It'd be so much fun to hang out in a place like this, wouldn't it? Some cave with these little things all over the place. You never find stuff like that just laying around in the middle of the city, though. Video games suck. They create false illusions of reality. What the hell's that down there? Oh, that's the one I killed. Music's still playing. You can still hear it from his boombox. Boombox. Ah. I guess it wasn't. That's it. That's all I had to do. Well, how about that? We got some trolls, arachnos, and trolls. Let's do that one. Is there anything in the immediate vicinity that wants to murder me? Those guys. You gotta go. Alright, we're a hero. I'm going to grab a coffee. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's go beat up some trolls. Can't stand that guy's armor. I gotta figure out how to change the splash screen. The guy's armor just triggers me. Tell you what, dark melee is nice. It has its shortcomings, but when it works well. Where are you going? Took regen secondary. Really helps with the downtime, especially once it gets once it gets moving. I know there's another one around here. They're never all by themselves like that. There he is. Where the hell did he scared the shit out of me? Look at him sneaking around. And they drop. Missed. Missed. It took a lot longer than it should have. What the hell's that? Ah, what the hell? Turn off. Can you turn it off? No, you can't. What the hell? I guess you gotta be careful with the mutation thing. Turned me into a monkey. Well, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Oh, thank God. Let's try that again. Whew. I didn't know that could do that. It's the first time it ever happened. Ah, damn it. Shit. Get the Scepter of Mott. And done. Then the next one will be a bank robbery mission. Unless I miss my guess. And we have to go level up again. This one's just slots. But slots is slots. And we'll put them in these. To-do. Away we go. Let's go see what this lady wants. Freaking clockwork. They always got to get their cheap shots in. Oh, we missed. Bloody Bay. Where the hell is Bloody Bay? Oh, Skyway City. Okay. Alright, we're going to Skyway City. Hey, there's a burning building. Mosquito. Yeah, I got you, bastard. Do we care about the burning building? No, I don't think we do. Let's just go to the train. Last time I tried to do the burning building thing here in Steel Canyon, I got blown up. Guess it doesn't matter. Caramels. Speak with Longbow Liaison. Should have got off the other side. Little bastards. Oh, well, looky there. Greetings. I'm the Longbow Liaison for the hero versus villain PvP zone of Bloody Bay. Okay. Oh man, don't make me go all the way back there. Yeah, that would have been much faster. South. Do it, do it. Yo, Tommy, what's going on? Did you watch that you watched that trailer, didn't you? That's exciting. I haven't been that excited about a game in a long time. I know. I know. Fault line. Why the hell does everybody keep sending me to fault line? And they can do that well too. I'll bet you. I'll bet you. I'll bet you. How the hell? I don't even know how to get to fault line. Skyway City. Jesus Christ! I was just at Skyway City. All right, let's go back to Skyway City. It's going to be the game of the year. I have a feeling, at least as far as sales go. I think it's going to be the biggest selling game of 2020. I'm making my prediction now. Just from that trailer alone. Johnny fucking Silverhands. I'm glad they put him in the game. It's going to be a big hook for a lot of people. I don't know if that's necessarily... You get to make your own character. There's a character customization. That was just a teaser trailer. I always take the wrong freaking train. Yeah, you can be male or female. You can pick whatever character. It's probably just a stock character they use for the teasers. But they already did a video about character customization, or at least being able to choose male or female. I know you can do at least that much. Ah, that's right. Fault line's all messed up. Shit, I hope it doesn't glitch out on me. Whew. Cops in front of the donut shop. That's funny. They nailed it with that freaking trailer, though. If people were on the fence about it before, they're hooked now. I don't know how deeply that goes. I know you can like pick your loadouts and stuff, so I'm sure there's going to be you know, some degree of self-enhancement capabilities. That would suck. That would suck. Oh, excuse me. Good Lord, I'm dying. I'm very much looking forward to that game. Yeah, they've done a few gameplay videos. Just go to Cyberpunk 2077 on Twitch. Or YouTube. Yeah. Well, I mean, I believe half... Holy shit. That's right. Fault line. God damn it. Fault line crashes. And that sucks because it's a cool zone. It would be. Would be. And I really hope they make a movie with it. I'm going to try this one more time. They need to make a movie for it now. I'm persistent. Overwatch 2.0, they're going to put some PvE in it. From what I gather. That reminds me, I had an idea. Kept me awake the other day during my grandpa nap time. Just looking at the way the industry's going and how they're favoring online play versus single player games, you know, so they can cash in on it. Well, Overwatch is getting a bit long in the tooth, so it, you know, it's about due. You can only carry that so far, especially with no character customization or anything. But they scrapped a what was it? StarCraft first-person shooter that they were working on, so that they could focus more on two sequels, Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. I enjoy Overwatch. I don't care what anybody says. I think that's a fun game. I don't take it that seriously. It's aggravating at times, you know, when you get stuck with bad groups and stuff, but as far as just sheer gameplay and just fun, it's just such a fun game. It stops being fun when you start taking it seriously. I hate that they politicized it. Oh, originally Overwatch was supposed to be a PvE game. But for whatever reason they decided to turn it into what it is now. T-Fortress, I installed it a few times. Never got around to playing it that more than anything. Piddled around with it a little bit, just, you know, enough to play, like go through the tutorial or whatever, but never really went any further than that. It's always in the middle of doing something else. Yeah, I hear a lot of people talking about it. I just never got hit with the hook for it. And never really cared enough to focus a lot of time on it, because I was playing other things. And having fun with them. A lot of games like that. Can't play them all. Can't play them all, so you just pick the ones that you... So enjoy the one you're playing now. Plink. Oh. You know, Blizzard does a lot of shitty things, especially lately. They do a lot of horrible things, but man, I have had so much fun on Overwatch. And the main reason I'm not playing it right now is because of all the stupid shit that they've done with it. Not that the gameplay got any worse, it's just the stupid Look how gay I am. Just bullshit. You missed. Where are you going, dude? Yeah, I just never cared enough to. And again, it's nothing against the game. It's just never cared enough to. What the hell are you doing, woman? Good lord. I have fun in any game I play. It doesn't matter. I don't want to work that hard at it. If I want to work that hard, I'd just get a job. Wake up, fellas. Bitch. You keep knocking my people away, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, go down there and get yourself killed. No, kill her. She started it. She's the one going around punching everybody. Yeah. There's so many good games I just never even touched. My God, my Steam library alone. Good 75% of the games I've never even installed. Yeah, and when you get older, you don't have that time anymore. She's gonna die, watch. Mission failed. She pissed me off, so I'm letting her die. Oh, you faggot. I think that's one of the draws to this game is you can just sit down and play it, and you can get really deep into it and do all the you know, the grinding and whatnot, or you can just be a filthy casual in this game and still have a good time and not feel like you're missing out on too much. You know, the big events are all neat and everything, but they're not necessary. So I just don't have that kind of time. I got a daughter, got a family. Got responsibilities. Got YouTube videos to watch. I am having fun with this, though. I'm glad they got it back. No, you got this? All right, I'll just wait here. Come on, bitch. Oh, shit. I was supposed to turn my XP off. Yeah. You missed most of it, so you have to make another character. Just go through and get all the stuff that you missed the first time around. If you care about the content, you know, which a lot of people don't. A lot of people just want to blast end game. And, you know, that's fine. More power to them. Find your fun. For me, the biggest draw in video games isn't really even the gameplay so much. It's just seeing the creative ways in which people put all these little bits of code together. All the neat little things they can make it do. Circle of Thorns, nope. Vajilok, yeah, we'll do some Vajilok. Now we have to keep her from getting killed. Alright, are we safe here? You guys just stay over there. I'm gonna go grab a coffee. I'll be right back. And we're back. Just because you guys are dicks. That's right, I beat up your friend. Did you just notice? Alright, let's go keep this chick from getting killed. So I was thinking about, you know, like the motivating factors for the AAA developers and whatnot now. It's all, you know, it's all money, of course. And, you know, you don't get into this to do charity work. You know, the developers don't, let's be honest, they have to make money. They have to keep their doors open. Their approach now is, you know, just answering to the stockholders. But besides all that, an arena combat game, you know, similar to, you know, like Overwatch or something like that, but you can have different varieties. You could have the typical, like, what is it, 5-on-5, 6-on-6 that Overwatch has. And then you could have larger scale things, one-on-one PvP kind of stuff. You know, different arena for each type of combat. And you'd pick a character type, you know, like you would in City Heroes. for those, for those bigger battles. For now, for the single player PvP, there's going to be obvious advantages to one class over another. Maybe not do single player, maybe do group oriented. No one-on-one dueling. Or maybe just a special little corner tucked away somewhere for that kind of thing. But don't have it mean anything, just a little goof around thing. But instead of having everybody like queue up like they do in Overwatch, have all that stuff take place in a central hub with NPCs that you have to talk to gain access to it. And then when you're not currently involved in a match, when you're queued up for a match, for example, you're walking around the central hub, or you can just walk around the central hub if you want to. Because that's where all your vendors will be. Instead of having a cash shop, that opens up a separate browser window, just have the cash shop as part of the game. Have it built right in. Because they're going to put a cash shop in, so you might as well encourage them to do it right. Something that's going to keep the players interacting with one another, that outer ring with the central hub where all the combat takes place. And there's a variety of ways that you could lay it out. This is just a rough general idea that I had the other night. So you got your vendors with all your cash shop stuff around the outside, or in-game currency that you could also earn from doing the battles. People hanging out, showing off their customized characters, which is vitally important because people want to make their own character. People want to have something to show off. Maybe I'm doing that. But with more squad-oriented battles instead of the large-scale warfare the plant side was. Fights the size of like Overwatch, for example, because Overwatch hit it just about right. There's enough people on the team that you got a variety of different character types that you need represented for each map. A healer, a tank, DPS, flankers, that kind of thing. But it's not so big that it becomes overwhelming. But you can incorporate something like that also. Like the 40 on 40 AV in World of Warcraft for real big pitch battles. And that's where you can do like your special events and stuff like that too, where you get the whole community involved. But that's why you're there. But the hook is the social aspect that keeps everybody talking to one another, showing off their latest costumes and latest upgrades and stuff like that. That whole social thing going on around the outside. Because you'd have people just logging on, just show off their different costumes and whatnot, even if they don't feel like fighting right now. But you have to keep it social. And I'm picturing like, the various guilds or whatever, teams, getting together in their matching outfit and going on parade around this, outer ring that surrounds the combat hub or whatever. Just showing off and talking and bragging and, being gamers. And that way you keep them locked in the game. You see what I'm saying? It's when they're not currently involved in a battle, they're out socializing, showing off their pretty stuff. And then in the outside world, it'll be third-person perspective like Auto Assault was. When you were in town, it went third-person perspective, and you were running your avatar around. But then when you were in the game, it was first-person inside the car kind of thing. Have to work out some details, of course. What do you sell at the vendors? What do you sell at the cash shop? Because you don't want to fall into the pay-to-win nightmare. But you have to have that social aspect in it. An extreme character customization, like City of Heroes level character customization. You can make your costume and outfit and whatnot, and it doesn't really have that much of an impact on gameplay. It's just appearance. But then some of the special trophy items that you acquire from playing the game, or the skins or whatever that you unlock from getting bits of the currency, whether it's the in-game currency or the cash shop currency. Those are the things that allow you to show off, because everybody likes to show off their character. Everybody likes to have those bragging rights. $1 million idea right there. If you know any game developers, they can have it for free. I'm thinking, you know, kind of like how the people interacted, and now this is far-fetched, of course, mind you. But how the people would interact in, damn, what was that movie? Ready Player One. You'd have, even if you implemented some kind of trade thing, you know, where I got this thing, you got this thing, let's trade. You know, like random drops from your missions or whatever. So many options. But you have to keep it social. You have to focus on the social aspect of it, not the fighting aspect of it. That's what a lot of these people, a lot of developers have forgotten over the years, that the big hook for games back in the day was the social aspect of it, getting together and hanging out with your friends. I guess for a lot of us, that was the only social interaction we had. As sad as that may be. Oh, I hate this lady. She's really pissing me off. Energy blaster. Yeah, well, we've had discussions about that. You know, where they went wrong, and in the beginning, games were made by tabletop players that were trying to recreate that experience in a video game. Mosquitoes. We're getting infested with mosquitoes because of rain. Oh, you come on. Good Lord. But, you know, modern developers are video game makers that are trying to create a role-playing game. So they're making it from a video game player's perspective instead of a tabletop player's perspective. And it's a whole different can of worms. I thought that guy was dead. What the hell is that? And I'm kind of of the opinion that's why we've run into so many games that are very single-player feeling, yet they're still MMOs. I mean, look at any of the modern MMOs since Dark Age, I guess. Dark Age Camelot. They all feel like single-player games that you just happen to be playing with other people. Damn it. I don't know how to get down there. Yeah, yeah. Well, once the killer for EverQuest was the implementation of the bazaar. Sometimes I do fizzle. Sometimes. And then for World of Warcraft, it was the implementation of the LFG. They keep removing the social aspects out of these social games. How the hell? Ah. Is this right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. I know I don't have a lot of experience with Black Desert, but I've seen enough people play it, and yeah. You just run around, kill stuff all by yourself, and every once in a while a bunch of you get together, take on something bigger. And then you go your separate ways. That's why I was trying to stress the importance of that, social aspect to that game that I was proposing. You get your quick in and out, run into a battle or two before you go to work kind of thing. Say hi to whatever friends might be hanging out. But they really got to push that again. But, the games are made by people who don't have social lives, so they don't have anything to relate to. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, once Wrath of the Lich King came out, a high-level character was enough to go back and do all the low-level missions solo. Or dungeons. You'd think they'd get that by now. Havoc, what's going on? Yeah, yep. But at least if they're any good at the game, yeah. There's still a bit of a learning curve to take into account, but, or I mean, a skill level. WoW hit all the right buttons. There's a reason why it's the biggest MMO ever. They took all the best things from all the best games and combined them into one. And they made it easy enough to run that a wide range of computers could handle it. You know, with the cartoony graphics, which are easier to process than more lifelike graphics would be. And that was smart on their part. No denying that. But that kind of reinforces the point that I was making. They got a lot of people in, but then a lot of people started realizing that it was just kind of vanilla. What the hell? Things get big fast. Stamina drainer. Come on, you need to die now. Thank you, Jesus. Focus on endgame. Is a killer for a lot of games because it immediately alienates a percentage of the possible user base that doesn't want to do endgame. And it's more significant than you would think. Jesus. It's going to be one of those. But when you implement that kind of gameplay and enforce it, and not enforce it, but encourage it, right away you're only going to get people that... Come on, Jesus Christ, fucking die. Jeez, those things are a pain in the ass. People that have all day to sit there and play video games. The problem with people that have all day to sit there and play video games is they don't have jobs. So they can't afford to pay for the video games. And the ones that are going to spend the most on your games are those with a lot of disposable income. Unfortunately, that means they have to have jobs. Catch-22, kind of. Or kids with mom's credit cards. You know, that's the other option. I remember sitting in Stormwind for hours some nights, just not doing a damn thing, just sitting around talking. Back in the early days. And Burning Crusade, I didn't get into WoW until the Burning Crusade came out. So I can't really speak to vanilla all that much. Jesus Christ. Come on. All these things are a pain in the ass. Mass stamina. Got no stamina recharges. Let me run around a little bit. I think I have a new hated bad guy. God, there's more of them. I don't even know what you're talking about as far as charting goes. Oh, okay. I see. Trying to squeeze more people into the same server by making like a parallel servers. Never actually climb on those. Felt the need to. What happens if you want to hang out with your friends? What the hell just happened? I'm confused. Oh, okay. All right. Ah. EQ on P99 does, but if you've ever played on the live servers, as they currently sit, It's completely unnecessary to group with people anymore. Well, it's not. I take that back. If you want to do like dungeons and raids and stuff like that, then yeah, you're going to have to group with people. But when you log on, all you see is a bunch of people standing around the guild hall. That's really the extent of it. Everybody's standing in one zone, waiting to go do something, or you're off doing your own with your mercenary and your twinked out, defiant gear and all that. It's become a heck of a lot easier to solo in there. You can solo all the way up to 70 probably without any difficulty whatsoever. Out of 110. Alright, I'm confused. But on P99, the reason why P99 even continues to exist now is because you socially interact with people. And that game's nothing but social interaction. Or in that server, rather. And I'm not a good representative of the average MMO player. I solo everything. I've always been a solo player. I don't like grouping and doing stuff with people. But I like knowing they're there. I like to look around, see activity, see people doing things and having fun, and I don't necessarily want to take part in it. But it's nice to know that it's there. I've missed something. Ah, I was supposed to go through there. Why am I all of a sudden missing everything? Now, somebody who remembers that old school mentality is the guy who put Project Gorgon together. He was one of the AC developers, and his wife worked on EverQuest. And together, the two of them just decided to put a little MMO together, and everything about that game is social. Not that it's the greatest game in the world or even close to it, but. Oh, check it out. It's slippery. That's fun. Bip. Oh, hi. Didn't even see you there. Well, that doesn't look good at all, does it? No, don't run. Don't run. Whoa. Destroy the escape craft. Ah, there it is. That would be the submarine. Oh, when this blows up, it's going to hurt. I sunk a submarine by punching it to death. What did you do today? Uh-huh. Oh, it's going to crash. Yep, there it goes. Well, I'm going to call it there. Thanks for the conversation. Thanks for hanging out. I don't feel like firing it back up. Back on tomorrow night, 11 o'clock, same bat time, same bat channel. See ya.